Good morning. I'm here in Leipzig meeting up with a few C3 pastors this 2 days, which is going to be great. Supporting each other, all the German-speaking C3 churches, and learning from each other, growing together, which is amazing. I'm here to give you a short application video for yesterday's sermon that Lara preached so well. Her sermon on Hagar was so rich in context, had so much depth to the story that I'm not able to replicate the whole thing. What I wanted to do is look into a little bit the whole issue with Hagar just being used to produce a baby boy. We're very quick in dismissing people from other times and other cultures in their actions because we don't have much context for it, right? The story of Abraham being promised to become a father of many nations, and then not being able to conceive a child for 40 years with his wife Sarai. In the context of that time, must have been horrendous, just horrible, up to the point of being mocked, being a mockery to everybody else. Now, it would have been normal at that time, after 2 years, to just get a slave and to have a child with her, and then use that baby and make it your own, and then get rid of the physical mother, which in that case is Hagar. It's not uncommon in medieval times that kings who didn't have a child would get somebody else, a slave woman, to bear their child, and then when the baby would be born, to get it born on the lap of the queen, as a sign of this is now the queen's baby. And so we look at those times and we go like, how horrible, how could they, how inhumane was that? Now I have a friend, and she just wants to have a baby. She just wanted to have a baby at all cost, and she was not able to conceive. So now with modern technology, she went so far as to travel to another country, because it's not legal in Switzerland, get implanted with foreign fertilized eggs, and then see which one would actually work out, take medication so she would not repulse that fertilized baby as a foreign object, and then have that baby with massive medical implications, with massive cost attached to it. And for me, this is really hard to speak about it in a way that it doesn't condemn her, right? They had to fertilize a few of those eggs. So these were human lives that had to be discarded just for her to get a baby. And I'm not here to condemn my friend. She did with her knowledge and with her ethics what she thought was right. Obviously, I would never condone this or never do this. I think adoption is far the bigger biblical principle, but it just goes to show how quickly we dismiss all the times. We go like, how could they? When in today's time we're the same. We're the absolute same. We just have more tech attached to it. How many times are we just trying to get whatever we think is the calling of God, or our dream or our vision, at all costs? And we actually don't look in any way as to what it costs other people. Sarai and Abraham at that time, when they used Hagar, they were just complying to the spirit of their time. It was normal to have a slave woman carry your baby and be like the physical mother of your now adopted child, with all the consequences and all the conflicts attached. They just gave in. So here's my question to you. Where have you started to compromise on the spirit of your time? Well, normally it comes with a cost. Normally it brings other people into trouble, or it brings you into trouble, as it did with Abraham, Hagar, and Sarah. Now, this is a good question. It's a tough question. And if you come to the conclusion that you've started to compromise with the spirit of your time, it's actually good to talk about it in the setting of a connect group where you're not condemned, but you're helped, you're prayed over, and you're guided. And you're also maybe taken into a form of accountability that lets you grow. So I wish you a wonderful week. I pray that you would grow in faith, hope, and love, and that you would get near to Jesus, as he is the one who did the opposite. He, instead of making other people pay for his calling, he paid for our calling. Blessings to you. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.